Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager. Today I want to talk about...
Pete, heads up. We've been hacked.
What happened?
My password is my birthday. Well, everyone knows that. February 14th.
Why would everyone...
I don't get how these people figure this stuff out.
I think I do. Have you ever updated it?
Yes, I changed it to Valentine's Day.
Okay, we're protected with Connection Security Services.
You just gotta be more careful, Pete.
Okay, yep.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2 and a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Terrific Tuesday. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's daily meeting, where you get a behind-the-scenes look of what our founder and CEO, how he runs the ATSJR companies, what he talks to the core team about, what needs to get done, what hadn't been done, what needs to get done, what will get done. And as always, he will always say, if at any time you have any questions about your business or anything, please stop and ask. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you now to the founder and CEO of the ATSJR companies, the millionaire maker, the innovator, the guy you want in your corner to fight for you, fight for prosperity, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Good morning, everyone. As breakfast and coffee is being made around here, I hope you are afforded the same opportunities. I want all of you to know that you didn't listen too well to Incomplete Task. So maybe we can listen a little better today. If this is your first time here, this is an ATS meeting, private meeting, in which literally run the company. And your job is to steal everything, take it back to your company, whatever works, let that work. Whatever does not, just let it wash off and brush off. Now, let's see. Incomplete tasks are killing people. That is even on my team. So hopefully we can get rid of that. Tasks must be completed. Tasks must be completed. Tasks must be completed. Welcome all of you new people. Even in your own companies, tasks must be completed. Listen, do me a favor. Come here. Do me a favor. Come cut your cameras on. I'd rather them see you walking and stuff around and your cameras be off. Y'all know who you are and y'all know how I am. All right, now so we've got an hour because we got to jump on the next meeting. I want you to think about how many or how much would you be ahead if you just completed tasks. For some of you, that could be maybe you quit because it gets hard. So that's a 3 feet from gold thing. The only times that it gets hard is when you are about to complete that task. For some of you, you just don't have any follow through. I want you to write down to your own self. Write down to your own self. Everybody write down. Follow through. Follow through is the enemy of discipline. I just made that up off the top of my head. Okay? Follow through is the enemy of discipline. It is. I'm telling you, you will not exercise any discipline. So let's back up. What is a discipline? A discipline is a skill that can be mastered. You don't need to be talented within this discipline. Should you be talented, then you turn that discipline and you multiply it across over talent, and then you get exponential growth. But all of you can learn a discipline. Just like you learned how to use Zoom, Zoom is a discipline. Just like you learned Brushing your teeth, that was a discipline. All these things are discipline, but until you follow through, you'll never learn that discipline. I have someone called me Monday, and was asking me with help with a language. I had already 5 or 6, 7 years removed from learning that language. They're now there. And I was explaining to them gently, sure, you can send me the stuff, but you cannot cram a language. If you do not do the work, you cannot put Spanish vocabulary words in your head and then expect to know the language. It's not enough. You can't cram a language. Success, my friends, is a language. I set that up very well. Success is a language, and you cannot cram a language. You can't just cram the stuff you were supposed to do really quickly and then expect to speak or exhibit or embody the language of success. If you don't think success is a language, or if you think that is some pretty words flowing from my vocal cords, losing is a language. And if you're a positive person, just get around people who are actively losing and see how much you can stomach. Get around negative people and see if that's not a language in itself. And that language has a vibration, a whole connotation. That means the feeling of a word. Negative people will drain you. Yes? Yes. Yes. Okay. No, we should love everybody back to wholeness, but we need to guard ourselves from energy leaks. We have, you only have energy, can never be created, can never be destroyed. So you only have so much energy that has been stored up in your body from start to finish. You want to guard yourself from leaking energy that was meant for your legacy. Okay. All right. A lot of this energy is meant for your good, and you spend it on people who are not even attempting to do good, or tasks that don't even equal good. So let's revisit. We know videos and stuff, right? We know Monica, we know Grace, we know your tasks. This is not but it's not my attempt to say what to do. It's my attempt to push upon you that completeness has a lot to do with success. I was making an obvious observation this morning that I can see why super successful people work out. Now let me disclaim this statement before I finish it. I am not telling you that if you work out, you will become successful. I am just telling you that most successful people work out. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't say working out makes you successful, but there is a common denominator between working out and being successful. So I'll finish my statement now. I see why successful people are working out is for successful people, because you got to get past, I don't feel like it. My God. Every morning. Every morning. And some mornings start off the night before when you say, I don't feel like it the night, I don't feel like it for tomorrow. That's it. You understand? And successful people push past, I don't feel like it. I have a code. There's 2 things that I have to do today. One, I don't feel like telling y'all, but I have to. Some inconvenience that I have to give to you, but it's for your good. And I don't feel like doing either one of them. I know. we have to talk about the new learning management system and all its greatness and your success software that's going to be a super blessing to you. And I don't feel like doing it. Why? Because we're going to have to call every last one of you again and then get you set up again and then wait while the one or two people who are disgruntled be quiet enough just to bless them moving forward. And I don't feel like doing it. Yet, it has to be done. And most importantly, and it has to be done with a spirit of excellence. It's not enough to do something. You have to do it well. My grandmother had a problem when I'd walk over that trash. And she tell me, men don't walk over trash. Okay. All right now. All right. Let me talk to my baby boomers. She was attempting to raise me right. You understand? She say, men don't be in a woman's house. This is her words. Men don't be in a woman's house and walk over trash or expect a woman to climb in a chair and change a light bulb in the closet. And then I said this to y'all once before last year, and then she dropped her famous words on me that should be a quote for sure. She said, boys ask what to do. Men know what to do. All right. I'll never forget it.
You taught you well.
I'll never forget it. It should really be. It should be a book. That's an old lady in Texas said that just in a lecture, and feel she had these hot and ready lectures too.
That's why he got hot and ready.
She wouldn't whoop you. She didn't cuss. Boy, she had a hot and ready lecture. Them lectures was minimum like hour and 15 minutes minimum. Oh, you was late for your friends and everything. Oh, yeah. Them lectures was torturous. They was torturous, but they were quite effective. And in that lecture, my grandmother told me, Lorraine Temple Smith, she sleeps with her ancestors now. She said, a boy asks what to do. A man knows what to do. Well, that is still applicable today, but you can take it out of gender because she was putting gender to me. Unsuccessful people ask what to do. Successful people know what to do. You understand? Even if successful people don't know what to do, they know what to do. Let me explain, and then I'll tell you about your success software. And remember what I'm getting ready to say, because it is scientifically, forget proven. It is a statistical scientific fact. It cannot be disproven. What is a fact? A fact is a theory that has been proven to be correct over and over again and still has not been disproven. That's what makes a fact a fact. Something that are not like facts could be theories, and of course we have our opinions. So here is a scientific fact. Newton's first law of motion says an object at rest will remain at rest until an unbalanced force acts upon it. That is inertia, as you know it. If successful people don't know what to do, sugar, let me tell you what successful people do. Move forward. Mm-hmm. This is a scientific fact. Why? Because successful people understand Newton's first law of motion. That if an object is at rest, it is going to stay at rest until an unbalanced force acts upon it, which also means if an object is in motion, Damali, then that object will remain in motion as long as you're receiving connoting services. That was pun intended. That was on
That's it.
purpose. That was on purpose. Okay. As long as there's an unbalanced force acting upon you, it means moving forward solves all problems. It means when you move forward, Steve, the universe has no way to fold like water to keep you moving forward. Most of you stop when you don't know what to do, and the universe has no choice but to fold like water and keep you stopped. Please hear me. This is for everybody who is 7 figures, because we have them on the call, 6 figures, we have them on the call, 5 figures, we have them on the call, and help a brother out figures, we have them on the call. If you move forward, the way will be shown. If you don't know what to do in your company, try something. The universe will move you if you have tried something incorrectly. Is this helping someone?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to just share with y'all, after Antonio had me to switch up the direction I thought I needed to be going, it has been every day, there's been new customers, new spice orders. I had 4 orders I had to mail out yesterday, but it never dawned on me that, because I just thought that it would be good to go this one direction, but it has just been wonderful. We had a 4-day conference up in Tomball, and it was just wonderful to take what I've learned in these past 18 months that I've been with ATS. And I'm moving some of that. I'm sharing that with other people, and I'm using it, and I'm stealing from Antonio finally. And I'm not feeling bad about it, but that was something I had to learn to do, because that wasn't what I was taught to do. That was just part of the lie, like all the other lies that was thrown on us baby boomers. But when he says it, do it. At least try it. If it doesn't work, go back to your loss. But I'm telling you, if you do and move, when he says do and move, you're going to have a gain. And stay going forward. No matter what, don't quit. Just stay going forward. Thank you so much, Antonio.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What Thomas Edison did, he just kept moving forward. 2,000 times, 2,000 dumb times, too. All of them failures. 2,000 times. Eventually, it's just a law of numbers. That's a real law. You eventually run out of ways to mess up. There's only so many ways that you can mess up statistically. If you run out of those options, you automatically end up at success. You understand? All right. Now, I'm going to transition to a question, then I'm going to transition to somewhere else, and then I'm going to talk about the LMS and success software. Tyrell, you sent me a message, and I remember you wanted me to do something. Can you tell me exactly what it is so I'm better audible? If you tell it to me, then I know what it is, and then I can make it happen or do it right now.
Oh, hey, good morning, everyone. Antonio, I was asking, I know you had mentioned in the beginning in regards to for as what you're about to go through for as making the calls and things of that nature. So our brainstorm was the possibility of recording the instruction and step by step, and then being able to send it out like you do some of the other the other emails and things of that nature.
You're talking about the phone call, like to call people?
Right.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So just do the emails with the video attached to it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I just sent Chiquita our sacred phone script yesterday. Do you have it? Mm-hmm. You upload it right now? Yeah, Grace is going to upload our very sacred, y'all shouldn't get it, don't ask for it again, phone script. It has a bunch of stuff on it. It took me 2 years to create. Way too many books. I can't even describe to you how many books, but it is, there's no reason for me to update it ever, because it's not written in a manner of, it allows you to be yourself. You might see, is that Les Brown? It's gonna say Les Brown on there. You're gonna see Les Brown on there, because that's when we start. That's when we perfected it, and that's the last time we changed it with Les Brown. That's when we perfected it. We built this company off cold call. So what you do is you download that. It'll have solid instructions. And then at the beginning of the next call at 9, I'll show you an example. Absolutely will. Yes, ma'am. I had Grace show you an example.
Copy that.
Bob, aka Chris, he sold it and fitted towards Soul Productions. He did.
This boy ain't, listen, don't let this Huntsville quietness fool y'all. He said he stole it and then used it. Look, he go, huh? Yeah. All y'all got to do is put your company in there. You're going to see, hey, everybody, hey, everybody. Hi, how you doing? Name. This is Grace from the ATSJR companies. And then you're going to build credibility real quick. And then you're going to take control of the call real quick. And then you're going to give them a command real quick. And in less than 30 seconds, you now have control over the call. Or probably less than that. And we'll show you. We will definitely do that, because it's going to, whatever it is going to tie into the marketing of whatever Deanna's teaching, because ain't no sense in y'all marketing and not being able to close. That's it. If that's the case, you just, I don't know what you're doing, but you ain't doing nothing well. You're not doing nothing well. So we got you. That's there you have it. Trust me, we shared that once before, many years ago. It was just Phil, Susan, and Jerome on the call. That's it. We shared that many years ago, once before, and there you go. It needs not updated. You can switch it, but it's a script that allows you to be yourself, but it's the concept of cold calling. It's the concept. And of course, if you use the same script while warm calling, it's just easy. But we built this company from cold calls. I literally am looking to hire more people to go right back to it. Half of y'all here came from cold calls. Dead serious. Came from cold calls. It is what we do. And they was like, we're not going to do that. And then, of course, I was like, okay. And I threw them in there anyway. And Sugar says she loves calling. So we might use Sugar. We might use Sugar for ATS. All right. So that's good. We handled that one. Now, if you, sound like Grace, if you want the coaching services or whatever she says, right? If you gave to the family last week and God has blessed you out of nowhere, all right, would you unmute your mic and show people the power of giving, please?
Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Yes.
I want to hear a few of these stories. I want to hear a few. I know who you said, like LaWanda. Felicia. Is she not here? Okay, she not on. All right, Law. What happened to you, Jerome? What happened to you? I saw your mic. Ken had a thumb. Now I want to hear a few of these stories.
Are we going in order?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just got to a warm place. So what happened to me was I received several tips that equated to $100. Well, that same day, I actually received a tip from $50 from a customer. And then the very next day, I received a $20 gift certificate from another customer. And just yesterday, I received another $20 tip. So I've pretty much got all my money back from donations. That wasn't the reason why I donated, but it just how quickly that it came around.
Yeah, that's just the way it works. Yeah. That's it. Jerome, then Ken. Then I get you ladies.
Okay. I got a double portion.
Come on. Uh-oh. Come on, Elijah.
Antonio messed me up last week with two things. Number one was the a subscription, monthly subscription. And I came up with because of him, I came up with the monthly prescription. And every time I kept going back to it, I saw nothing but money, nothing but money, nothing but money. And I've been sitting on this for years, okay? So I'm like, me. So I'm real happy about that. The other portion was
That's awesome.
My niece who lives in my house ran into some problems with Social Security, unemployment, blah, 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 has not paid me rent in 3 months. I'm on the call with you guys 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. Cash App, 2 months rent, and she said the rest of it's coming, Uncle Jerome. And I'm like, I couldn't even stop to say what the. Oh, who you telling? You don't know. You better ask somebody.
What you say? That's it right there. That's it. I can't beat God's giving.
No matter how hard you try.
Telling y'all, them old folk know what they talking about. They done been through it, young folk. You out here playing the same game they've been playing. You just dress differently. That's it. You're smelling yourself. Come on. Oh, that's what my grandmother would say. Let me get Sugar, then Ken. Drop some ladies up in here.
Well, like you said, you can't beat God's giving. But when I sowed, when I really didn't have it right then, but I sowed it right then, and before the call was over, before the night was done, before lunchtime the next day, I had gotten triple what it was that I had sowed. So more than double. But you just have to do it, y'all. It doesn't matter about what you feel like, what bill you think, because like they said, if you've got a need, turn that into a seed if you don't have enough money to cover that need. And it will multiply. It will come back to you. And I'm just so thankful that we had an opportunity to sow into somebody's life, and make a difference in somebody's life. Because if that's what ATS family is about, it's working, y'all. It's really working.
I know that's right. Yes. Let me jump in and get Grace real quick. Tell us about Felicia, because her stuff happened the same day, and then just getting some women in, and then we get Ken.
All right. Let me look, because I don't want to miss the words. Because she sent something, and she said, make sure
she sent the whole PayPal receipt.
Yeah. So she was saying the same day. I'm looking for it. Why can't I find it? But anyway, the same day that she sold, she received an amount. I don't want to say the amount, but she received an amount, that she wasn't expecting for her nonprofit. So it the same day. So it really works.
It looked like a donation, and it was a large amount. And it was more than what she gave. Come on, Ken.
Oh, man, it's good stuff. I tell you what, I didn't sow for that purpose. I sold because, you said it was a need. And even just like now, I'm going to sow into Mike's family to help them out. But I got a lot of things from that. One of them was a $500 check that I wasn't expecting.
What you say?
But I did get a vehicle at a good below wholesale price, and I'm gonna make some serious money on that one. So I consider that part of the gift.
Oh yeah.
Because the lady, and she traded it in to me. She said, "Well, somebody offered me lower." I said, "Well, I'm gonna give you that." And she was happy with that, and that's gonna bring in about 4 or 5 more thousand. So always glad to sow.
Look at that. Yes. If you wasn't here last week, we had a family that was going to get kicked out of their place by Wednesday. That was Monday. And they needed $2,600, and we raised 2175 or something, $2,175. And then I matched it dollar for dollar, and then even sent 3,000 extra. So they wound up getting $7,000 something or something like that. So There you go. There you go. That's what happened. Monica, let me let you break in real quick. You have a nice, fantastic announcement for us.
I just want to, well, two things. One, welcome Miguelina and Bernice. It looks like they were invited by Margie. And also just say good job to Margie, because I know y'all don't know, Margie she's pretty quiet on these calls, but she's on here every morning and she's been doing a good job on the back end and inviting guests to the calls. In fact, Dolores, who's on all the calls now, was invited by Margie. So I just wanted to say good job, Margie, and then welcome to her new team members as well.
All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll get Michelle Black, then Susan, and I must transition to Mike's Family's Cash App. Go ahead, Michelle.
Good morning. So I know that everybody gave money for the family last week, and I private messaged Antonio because I was like, I don't have the money now, but I'm willing to offer my services, because sometimes God just look at your heart and he sees what you want to do for people, and a lot of your actions and your services of what you do for people, whether it's monetary or not, he's still blessed. So I am happy to say that I went and checked my mail and I saw a $211 check refund from the bank for when I had closed their old business account. So I'm glad for that too. Just saying, he still bless you even from your heart, and I still need to get information for that family to offer my services. So
okay. Well, you might be offering your services to another family here in a second.
That's fine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Susan.
Well, before I share mine, to piggyback on what she just said, as experts that speak, there are going to be times that an organization needs a speaker, but they really don't have what your fee is in the budget or no fee. And we've talked about various ways that, you can have a trade show, a booth at the trade show. You can get their list of names and emails and phone numbers. You can ask to speak at.
Meet Walter Wellman, the owner of Wellman's Auto Parts. Everything was fine until his calibration system took a turn for the worse. Critical failure. He needed a new one ASAP, so he used his American Express business card, which lets him earn extra membership rewards points on his business purchases, so the wheels keep on turning. Built for business by American Express. Don't do business without it. While this story is fictional, the value of Amex business cards is real. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business cards.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager. Today, I want to talk about...
Pete, heads up. We've been hacked.
What happened?
My password is my birthday. Well, everyone knows that. February 14th.
Why would everyone...
I don't get how these people figure this stuff out.
I think I do. Have you ever updated it?
Yes. I changed it to Valentine's Day.
Okay, we're protected with Connection Security Services.
You just gotta be more careful, Pete.
Okay, yep.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
Their next event, paying event, or do they know someone else? Those sort of things. But what you get back by giving to that organization comes back tenfold. And it may be years later where a person that was in the audience or someone on the committee that remembered you, they call you up and now they're the head of such and such and they need a speaker and we have to have you. We know that you'll be the one. And so paying it forward in those sort of ways may not be immediate, but they're going to come eventually. And so I just wanted to add it on when she said that. So keep that in mind. For me, Lady Hell, making those Easter baskets for the seniors. And I could just visualize those seniors getting those baskets and looking through and childlike, because, a lot of time the elderly turn childlike. And, my mom always made every holiday special, and Easter was always so special too. And in her later years, she just loved bunnies and collected bunnies. She had all kinds of bunnies sitting on her bed around her and on the other bed. If I didn't put them back exactly how they were, because while she was sick, laying in bed, she would look at the bunnies and sometimes talk to the bunnies. And she had, some sitting outside, in the different figurines and around the house, some beautiful ones. I actually just thought of it just now. I have a Tiffany bunny of hers. So she collected bunnies. But when I donated, I just visualized those seniors getting those baskets. And then afterwards, I thought of that. I thought of my mom with the bunnies. And so I mentioned it to Lady Hale, and she sent me a message. Every basket, what's your mother's name? Because I want your mom's name on every basket. And I just thought, wow, it's another way that I can honor my mom. And so that was just a special way. Sometimes it doesn't come in a money reward, it comes in some other way.
Well, yeah, there's some other way is what you was going to do with the money anyway. I mean, Ken was going to buy a car anyway. Might as well get a car. That's what he was going to do anyway. Grace, now let's clap for everybody receiving. And there's more. I know for sure there is far more who receive. People were reporting blessings the same day, and I find it no coincidence. It's just the principle of multiplication. It is literally a real thing that happens with the ground. Put a corn seed in the ground, you get back an ear, a whole bunch of them. That's just principle of multiplication. The ground is much more giving than you, right? Thus is the universe. Now, Mike, if you don't know, last Wednesday, every Wednesday we have a in-person meeting in the middle of a pandemic that is informal, and it is for the Houston such Ricasa team, but it's growing everyone's because everyone sends them if they're sitting in here in Ricasa. And one of our star people, one of Ken's best friends, passed away that Thursday. He was smiling on Wednesday, alive and well, and then was found non-responsive that morning, not breathing that morning. And of course, this is a fantastic time for me to preach to you about taking life seriously, but I'm going to save that message because I want to tell you about the living, his wife. His wife is not asking for help, but Ken has taken it upon himself to make sure she gets the help she needs in this time. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that she good because God is good. Okay, I just want to, you get what I'm saying. But Ken is saying God is more than good. So Ken, tell us what you are doing and say some words here, and then Grace is going to keep posting the Cash App for his wife and family, and all of y'all can look in the chat, and should you have a few dollars or 1,000 or $1, send your Cash App to one of the newest widows in the world. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, I've been speaking with Miss Helen every day, encouraging her best that I know how, because I don't seem to think that I know it all or understand what she's going through because my wife is still here. So what I can do was I don't know if those of y'all that are local, About a month or so ago, a gentleman who was intoxicated drove his car into a Fiesta. They didn't have the barriers up, the cement blockers. And Miss Helen took the blunt of that hit. And
yeah, I forgot about that.
Took the blunt of that hit. And so I used to work in the legal field, of course. That's where I made the bulk of my money. So I referred her to a friend of mine who's still doing that. And he called me and I told him about it. And he said, man, the law firm is gonna do something for her. I said, well, that'd be great. And so I didn't ask him for the amount. That's not my business. I just told him that. Matter of fact, y'all call her and set up arrangements to give it directly to her. So one of my other friends owned a funeral home, but she decided to go another direction. And I told Miss Helen, whatever direction you choose, that's your right. That's, I'll support and I'll be wherever you tell me to be. So she's doing good and, being mentored by the millionaire guys. So whatever we do, the gifts that come in from ATS, which they've already been coming in, I learned well. So I'm planning on doing whatever y'all do. In that way, it'll help her out in that situation. She called me and told me about one particular incident. And I told her, I said, well, Miss Helen, don't even worry about that. That's not your concern right now. And just keep, holding your head up the best you can. And God got you on all that other stuff. Mike was a friend of mine's. He took one of my cars to a place and I went over there yesterday to pick it up. And I told the guy, I don't care if he did pay you, I'm gonna pay you again because I'm doing this for Mike. And so never met anybody quite like the guy. He was pretty cool and dependable. So this is our time to, I didn't tell her I was praying for her. I told her we're gonna put some money together, So I learned that from this chocolate guy on the phone. But she's a sweet person, the little time that I've known her. So let's just keep her lifted up in terms of God giving her inner strength. And then while God do his part, I'm gonna make sure we do our part and give her some Benjamins. And so just, she's a great person, y'all. Just lift that family up. They're going through it, but we know they're coming out. Thank you, Antonio.
Yes, you're so welcome, and thank you so much, and very well said. And let me tell you something like that happened to me. Don't pray for me. Send money. Okay, send cookies, something. Send Reese's. Something. Do something. Do something because, well, I remember my grandmother died, and I was 25 or something. 25, 26, whatever it was, I was still, I was very direct, but now I have some training. Then I did not. I got tired of everybody saying, oh, remember my grandmother adopted me. Baby, if there's anything I can do, and then one of them, I just flipped, I snapped. I tell you what, give me some gas money. Because I ain't got it. Like, forget these words. Do something about that. Do something about that. Absolutely. Give me some gas money. Now, of course, the gas money back then was $5. That's different. That's 2008. Gas was going up in 2008. It was going up in 2008. Anywho, thank you all for that. Please, right now, formal call. The Cash App, posted again, Grace Cash App. If you have a problem giving, we are not talking to you. Okay, we're not talking to you at all. Okay, we're not talking to you at all. Somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they private messaged me. I know who it was. Somebody said, "Well, Antonio, you said if you just got $3," and they told me, well, if you want to do, well, you do. Don't worry about it. Somebody said, well, I sent $3. I sent that $3, and God has blessed them. Okay, God has blessed them. So whatever you have, you send that. And somebody said, don't do cash. That's okay. You don't do Cash App. No worries. There are other ways. Should you have the heart to give, just pull us to the side, and we will. PayPal. Ken, do you have a PayPal? They're asking, do you have a PayPal?
Yes.
Okay. If he's got a PayPal, if he don't remember his, we can use our PayPal and send it because we're going we're gonna see him tomorrow anyway. Okay. But do you know your PayPal, Ken? The email address?
Let me think.
That's all right. We know ours. Don't worry about it. We know ours. We know ours. All right. So we'll put our PayPal, and then when he find his, you can just Oh no. Oh, you got it. Oh, never mind, because he gets residual. Never mind. Hold on. We got his PayPal. Let me think. And then who has a Zelle? You got Zelle? Ken, do you have Zelle? Do me a favor, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Just sent over a donation. Can you drop that to Ken right now? I don't even want it sitting there. Don't even have it sitting. It's
sitting on my Zelle. I do have Zelle, but
you do have a Zelle? That's all right. We'll use Monica's, and then Monica will find you through your phone number. Monica, put your phone number out, however it work out there. And then, all right, so you can do PayPal. We're putting our PayPal in the thingamabobby right now. Can you put the PayPal? Oh, no, that's Ken's. There's Ken's PayPal. That's his PayPal address right now. Monica put her Zelle out there. And Steve, I can't even get Jaquita, who got her hand up. I know, just let me do my thing. Okay, don't let me do my thing. But Steve money is burning a hole in that account. It's in the wrong account. All right, you send it. We're gonna have awkwardness until that money is in the right place. So let me need his name for Zelle. Well, if you use if you use Monica's Zelle right above you, she'll send it to him because he don't know his name for Zelle. So use Monica's, and then Monica will send it to him. Now, let me see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your giving heart. Let me tell you, who is that? I've recognized the name. The name is that the E. Rubik is that him? Marcy, you got to give her. Marcy went out her way. She said, "I want to give." God dog it, make it work. Make it work. Good stuff. So I am excited about that kind of servant heart. Deanna is working through all the stuff. What's happening? All right, some administration stuff happening that I don't understand. But I hear typing going on. Not Monica. Renita just said she has Miss Ero Omer on the call. Good job. Renita, you want to say something to her?
Well, actually, and I had asked her to speak also, and I apologize for being late. I'm trying to pack to get on the road. It's crazy because she and I actually have not really met, but we're part of a real estate group. And so in that real estate group, she had mentioned about, apartment complexes, and me, all about buying properties and apartments. And so I invited her to the call. We was talking about investors, and I invited her to the call and told her, you are the great person to know. This is a great group to know. And so I told her that she can speak. So Samira, if you want to speak, Mr. Rowe, you're welcome to speak.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready to speak, just break on in there. Keturah, you're looking stunning. You're looking like your husband bought you a new house this morning.
Oh my God. I am so late to the party. I do apologize.
No worries. We're raising money for a widow. Right now. Her husband, she's burying or in the process of burying her husband. And we are doing what ATS does, right? Mm-hmm. We're using our resources to bless someone. And let me tell you something. that spouse dying stuff, that's a different kind of pain. That ain't, that ain't no regular pain. You understand? It's not regular pain. All right, Taquita. Deanna gave me a thumbs up. That means, Ken, you got PayPal notification going off. Steve's money is over there. Thank you so much. Us all the way from the United Kingdom, y'all. Woo! Yes, all the way from the United Kingdom. Steve did that, and we're so grateful. It is in the right place now, Steve. If you send money to us, don't worry. You did not send it to the wrong place. It'll get to the right place. Yes. It will get to the right place. She unmuted the mic. Okay, you can Miss Ero, you can unmute your mic and you can go ahead. We'll go ahead and grab you.
Hello, good morning, everybody. My
Good
name is Ero. Nice to meet you all. And thank you so much for the invite. Yes, I got invited and I'm very excited to be here. I'm currently in the process of leaving my full-time job as an educator to step into the goals I've always wanted to have, that I've always wanted to achieve, which is, having my own, just being able to build up communities. So I've always wanted to go into community development and rebuild communities. So me and my partners, we are taking our first major step towards that goal. And we found a 14-unit apartment complex that's built. And we are looking forward to completing that project. So thank you guys for the invite. I look forward to learning from you all and, being able to grow.
That's it. I like the way you talk. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Yes, and your profile picture with that little thing, which I call that, the little swoop with the curl swoop.
That's what we're gonna say.
Okay, curl swoop, like Cheryl Swoops. Not like Cheryl Swoops, but the curl swoop.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but it's popping on the picture. There it is.
Thank you.
Yes. I don't know what I be talking about, but I know what look good. Is that fair?
That's it.
All right, there you go. Chiquita, holla at your boy.
Hey y'all, good morning. Can you post the Cash App link in our group
Sure can.
DM Messenger, Gracie? And then the second thing is I want to shout out Ken. So I went to Houston and I bought a car from Ken. He Ubered me from the airport. He sent me to lunch with his car and he had my car detailed. So shout out to Ken the Cowboy.
All right.
Oh, Cowboy Ken.
All right, Ken, you gotta say something after that. Come on.
Oh man, it was a pleasure meeting her. I just hate we didn't have time to hang out. So I told her, bring your hubby with you next time, and we're gonna take you out around our city. But she was pleasant as always and beautiful in person as well as inside. Had a little height too with the boots on.
Oh,
So
she was tall. I figured she was short, like Grace in them, 01 or something like that.
he was working too, so I was like, oh, okay. But I appreciate her even giving us an opportunity to help her out, and then take it lightly, whether it's a $1,000 car or $100,000 car, try to treat everybody the same. So appreciate it, Miss Shaquita.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, Ken, I started to call you. I need two people adopted me, y'all. One of them is still living, and she stays struggling, and she just stays struggling. She don't care. Her philosophy is, I'm not gonna die with no money, so I might as well spend it, and she does that, and I take care of her. Patricia, she ain't gonna never get on one of these classes. If she do get on one of these classes, she gonna tell you how you used to pee in the bed, and she loves to embarrass me. She does that. She does that so well. And then she'll say, but y'all listen to my son.
That's it.
Right after that. Y'all listen to my son. He know what he talking about. And that stupid teacher told him he wasn't gonna be nothing. Look at him now. That's true. In 6th grade, she said that. Yeah, buddy. So she do that. She is old school. She would, my Aunt Lucy will whoop your butt, roll up some weed, tell you why she whooped you, and how you a leader. Don't let that happen again.
That's it.
That's who she is. That's who raised me. So if I act like a nut, that's where I get it from. You understand, y'all? You understand? That's who I get it from. She is a perfect woman, and she crazy as heck. Ken, I need to buy her a hoopty. She wants a hoopty. She wants a, yeah, I need to buy some affordable car.
Gotcha.
All right, I don't want to pay it off. I'll pay it monthly. I don't even want to pay it off. I'll just pay it off slowly. But we can handle that whenever. We can talk details tomorrow. But the sooner the better. She needs a new car. She told me the way it works. Whenever she has a problem, I don't. First off, I don't question her because you don't question Black mothers. I'm not sure if y'all know that. You know, just like Mexican mothers got them chocolates. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what that is. That's that slipper. You know. Yeah, you understand. We don't question Black mothers. And so I don't question at all. But whenever she has a problem, I make sure I take care of it for sure. So thank you so much, Ken. I'll be buying a car I'll be buying like 20 cars from him, but this one is not a luxury car. And do not give her a luxury car. She is not gonna do well with it. You want two? What I need a second one for? Go ahead, yeah.
No, I was saying when we get our cars from Ken, I want two. I want a Maserati and an Aston Martin.
All right, well, that's two different things. All right, that's different kind of money, Ken. This one here, we talking about, the 40-year-old mechanic that work hard. That car. Yeah, I need that car. Not the Aston Martin she talking about. Tyranny, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if Ms. Dolores mentioned it yesterday or at all since she's been on here. She's actually hosting a Mother's Day, and I kind of want her to elaborate a little more on it. Hopefully she didn't jump off the call. But special where we can honor our mothers. I think she's honoring like 100 mothers, and then also giving businesses an opportunity to sponsor this effort by sending some of their product, and our business owners like purchasing $25. Ms. Dolores, can you come on and say a little bit about that? She moved me when I was on a conversation with her about what she's doing. She's doing a lot.
She's standing out too. She keep getting my attention. They keep telling me how hungry she is. She's doing that on purpose too. Let me tell you.
Great morning, everyone. Hope all is well. Thank you, my friend. She said she was going to do it. But anyway, I am doing a Mother's Day special, a couple things, actually. So I'm honoring, my goal is to honor 100 women, 100 mothers that's basically making it happen. Divine Connection is going to do a small package for them. It's $50. So if you want to honor your mom, if your mom is the best mom ever, or she is your Divine Connections, I have put a package together. They will be in the magazine. So I would need a picture and just a small paragraph of why she's the best mom ever. And also they will get a certificate of recognition, and they will also get a custom mask from Divine Connections. And so that small packet is $50 if you want to honor your mom. And then the other thing I'm going to do is for businesses that have products with mother's gifts. They can be a sponsor for $25. I will put them in the Divine Connections directory, as well as you will send one of your products to one of the mothers on the list the week of Mother's Day. And then the last thing that I'm doing, he talked about the raffle. So I actually created the flyer and doing the raffle for the Mother's Day raffle. So it was $5 for one ticket, $10 for 5 tickets, and $20 for 10 tickets. If you want to do that, and the winner will be announced May 2nd.
Good stuff. I like that. Good stuff. Do me a favor. I got to get out of here in 3 minutes. Can you put a link in chat for us? And Marcy is serious about giving. I like Marcy. Marcy ain't playing with none of y'all. She want all her blessings. I like folk like that. Yes, put that in the chat, but not just that, Grace. When she put it in the chat, or send it to Monica, and then we'll also put it in the community groups. And then next morning meeting, we will let you talk about it again. We'll let you open up about that again as well. We are looking forward to that. to give you more time to talk about it again. We would love to support your event. Also, last thing I want to say, and I'll get to your LMSs later. Last thing I want to say is LaVon blessed y'all. Y'all don't even know it. Okay? LaVon blessed y'all. Y'all don't even know. I hope she's on the call. I have no idea. She is? Well, then good. She blessed y'all. I have an interview with LaVon Friday. It was supposed to be yesterday, but Monica wanted to work in complete task. You know, you completed tasks. Now she had to do the ATS leads, 2 of them.
Oh, that's right, interviews.
Who was it? Patricia and
Lawanda.
LaWanda. All right, she had to do Patricia and LaWanda yesterday, so the Zoom was tied up. But she inspired me. She let me know how important the interview was for her. So she blessed y'all. So after I do LaVon, if you want me on your podcast, look at the Lord's already raised her hand. In fact, this goes for me and Deanna. Yes.
I just told Monica that yesterday.
Just told that yesterday. Look at that.
And the ladies, Gracie and the other lady.
Well, you better bless LaVon. If you want me on your podcast, I will get on your podcast, video or audio. Couture. All right, so you got to send y'all names to Monica Grace, and yeah. Oh no, if you want to do it, she's Deanna's putting out her email, I suppose. You got 1 minute. A phone number. All right. Just copy and paste that and send out to your group too. Okay, send out to your group. Text Deanna. She will have me and her. You get to book both of us. I'm voluntoling her, both of us on your podcast. And trust me, you want to do that because of the top secret news we are holding. The podcast already going to be valuable, but in a few months, it's going to be priceless. Oh, so you doing appearances now? Somebody just said that to me. So that's it right there. So if you want that to happen, we would do that for you. Obviously no charge, but no stress, no hassle. Let's all clap and thank LaVon for reminding me.
Yay, that's my sister.
That's it. So she did that. Yeah, she did that. All right, everybody. We will talk later. I'm going to delete y'all from don't have a podcast, but I would like to interview. That's fine too. If you want to do a Facebook Live interview and you don't have a podcast, we're not going to hold you up because you don't have a podcast. There you go. Submit your name. All of you are going to, if you're in the new learning management system, I'm going to delete you. Okay. Don't worry. It's not a bad thing. And then we're going to re-add you one by one because guess what I did? I upgraded your success software again, and I got it all tied into the LMS to where it's 1,000 times better than 1,000 times better. So we're going to delete you, add you back one by one. You will need to check your email, and you're about to be super blessed to where there's no hassle because my man, Sam, you ain't playing with none of y'all. He's signing up 10 people a day. 10 people a day, Sammy ain't playing with y'all. So
wait, I'm sorry, say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm going to remove you from the learning management system because your new success software is tied into your learning management system, into the classes. I redesigned it again to where it's 1,000 times better, to where even you actually can buy classes from points and your whole pay and everything is back there. So you're literally going to have your classes and your stuff all synced, one password, don't need anything.
So now it's one place.
Yeah. Now it's one place.
Awesome. Look at God.
That's it. So don't even worry about Kay's about sharing our wealth.
All right, delete me.
Today, yeah, that's it. Said delete me. I'm eliminating that right now. I'll bring some more information. So when you see yourself deleted, do not worry about it. You can even keep your same username and password because you're going to be deleted. You can use it all over again. Don't worry about it. You're not being punished. Something like 3 people who won't be deleted because you're actually doing the new subscriptions over there. But other than that, you're good to go, and you'll be placed in your right flow so you can see your whole team. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. And you are so grateful. I mean, I'm so grateful to have all of you. And you're very welcome, Levon. I see you, man. You're very welcome. All right, we'll jump on the next call.
Love you.
Love you
Love
more.
you more.
Peace, family.
Meet Shannon Simmons, owner of Rad Ads Ad Agency. Shannon's biggest client is across the country, and they requested an in-person meeting tomorrow. So she used her American Express Business Cards app feature, which lets her track her business expenses, from the last-minute flight to the late-night burrito upon arrival. Big meeting Tuesday, expenses recorded Wednesday, crushing it every day. Built for business by American Express. Don't do business without it. While this story is fictional, the value of Amex Business Cards is real. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/businesscards.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2. Add a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.